Welcome. I hope your belief in the law of attraction is growing. And today I want to talk about how specific do you really need to be in order to manifest the things that you want. When it comes to manifesting consciously, that is deciding something that you want and, bringing it, revealing it into your reality, I think that there's a lot of emphasis on being extremely specific, super specific. You need to know exactly what you want and how you want it in order for it to come to your life. And I think that that isn't necessarily the case. I know for the things that I've manifested in my life, I had a very good idea of what I wanted, and I was specific to a degree. But I wasn't specific, to a point where it crippled me, or it wasn't being specific to the point of, stressing out about every single detail about something. So I'll give you an example. If you're trying to manifest a car, you can think about the brand and the model that you want, maybe even how it would feel to sit inside it, the interior of it. Okay, but you don't need to go into such detail that you're stressing yourself out. And what I mean is, how does the exhaust look, and what do the tires look like, and what do the rims look like, and how much space is there between the back seat and the front seat. You can be specific without stressing yourself out. And it's okay to leave some things out. And that's where your imagination and your subconscious kind of takes over and fills in the blanks. And oftentimes, and I know we're just using a car as an example, but oftentimes you end up getting more or something better than you had even imagined. So, if you're trying to manifest a house, it's going to be close to impossible to think of every last detail. There might be some details that are very important to you that you want in there and that are going to be easy for you to imagine. And it's okay to add those details in and be comfortably specific. So if you're imagining and these details come to you naturally and you enjoy thinking about them, that's a good way to be specific. When you start to stress yourself out, like, but I didn't think about the countertops in that kitchen, or I didn't think about what the windowsills would look like, or I didn't think about how many skylights I want in my home. I think that that's where people start to stumble and they get in their own way. It's enough to just imagine a home in the area that you want to live in. Maybe you can see some rooms clearly, and then you can imagine yourself walking through it and, sliding the door and to go out to the deck, and maybe what kind of view you would like. But when you look out to that view, you don't need to be specific, like, okay, in that corner I want a spruce tree, and then in that other corner I want there to be some shrubs of this particular nature. You don't need to be that specific, okay? And I feel that a lot of people might say that you need to be extremely specific to the point where it stresses people out. And I'm going to keep this short and sweet, but if you can take one thing away from this, I would say that when you're doing sats, or when you're imagining things and when you're visualizing, be comfortably specific. Okay, so know the things that you definitely want, and you'll know those things because it's not going to take any effort for you to imagine. And then really build upon that. You don't need to worry about every last little detail. And some people may disagree with this, but I know that when I have seen success with manifesting things in my life, I was always specific, but in a way that I enjoyed to do my visualizations, and I enjoyed my affirmations, and I never stressed myself out about certain things that were, harder to imagine. That would be hard for anybody to imagine. Even an architect might not be able to plan certain things to the degree that some people are telling you that you need to be specific. So don't stress out and enjoy the process. The visualizations are meant for you to really feel the state of what you want, to feel the state of the wish being fulfilled. See yourself in that space and enjoy it. The more you enjoy your visualizations, the more you're going to do them, the more you're going to believe in them. And that's where the true power lies. I hope this helps.